In this video, we're going to learn about step time entry. So far we've got the opening chords of the symphony, and we've also got the cello solo. Let's have a listen. You can go back to the start of the score at any time by pressing this button, and the shortcut is Command or Control on Windows and the left square bracket. You can start and stop play by pressing the play button or the space bar. And so on. You can also stop play or stop record by pressing the escape key. Let's now learn a little bit about step time entry. The first thing we need to know is learn a bit more about the keypad. That's been sitting down in the bottom right hand corner, and so far we've just clicked on note values and then click the pitches in with the mouse. Well, the first thing to know is the keypad is basically a big shortcut palette. So if you look at the right hand side of a full-sized computer keyboard, there's a numerical keypad, a bit like a phone dialing pad on the right hand side. It happens to be exactly the same shape as the keypad in Sibelius. What that means is that if I press the number 4 on the keypad of my computer keyboard, it's the same as selecting a quarter note in Sibelius. If I click into this bar, which is where I want to start putting the first violin part, you can see that it starts off with an eighth note rest. So I can see on the keypad an eighth note is in the same position as the number 3. And there's a rest at the start, and if you now press a 0 on the keypad, it actually enters a rest. Now you can start putting notes in. If you've got a MIDI keyboard, all you need to do is choose number 4 for a quarter note and then playing the pitch that you need on the keyboard. If you put the octave in wrong, you can hold down Control or Command and then put arrow up or down on your computer to change the octave up or down. You can now carry on playing the pitches on the MIDI keyboard. And if the rhythm doesn't change, there's no need to press anything else, just play pitches. No need to play on time, there's no pressure, there's no metronome click. Now, in this case, it's gone across the bar line, and it should have been an eighth note tied across to a dotted half note. So let's revise how to do that. First thing we might need to do is undo, which is Control Z or Command Z on a Mac. So click that to undo those last few things. So now let's change. Let's put in an eighth note G with a tie. So look at the keypad and you can figure out which buttons you might need to hit. Press the number 3 for an eighth note. Then play the pitch that you need. Now we need to add the tie. That represents the Enter key on the numerical keypad. Adds a tie onto the note after you put the note in. And then we need to choose a dotted half note. That's 5. On the keypad and the dot at the bottom. Don't confuse the dot at the bottom with the dot at the top of the keypad. The one at the top is for staccato, the one at the bottom is for a dotted rhythm. Now finally you can play a G and you can create more and more of the part. So you can create a little bit more of the part by choosing the note value and then playing the pitch. That's the process that you use. Undo if you need, if you make any mistakes, Control Z or Command Z. Add the tie and then add the note value for the next measure. Change to quarter notes, GF, and so forth. And then there's a run of eighth notes, so choose 3 for eighth notes and then simply play the pitches that you need. So we're doing it literally step by step or step time. And the last notes are quarter notes, change to quarter notes and play the pitches in, and that's it. Pretty simple. When you've finished, press Escape to go out of that mode. and you can then add phrasing if you need it. S for slur, spacebar to extend the slur.